Anyway, 5 years later, chapter 36. Are apparently still the same. Author note. I said stop flamming, okay? Exclamation point 11111111. I bet you are probably old servantive 70-year-olds! Exclamation point. P.S. Porter says you are a prep. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. Have fun in England, girl! Exclamation point 111111. X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X 66. And I'm not gonna say all those X's again. It's just the same thing. Anyway, beginning of chapter 36, end of author's note. I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly, I saw Professor Sinister. Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco. Vampire and Willow were there too. OMFG, Sororius, I saw you and Samoro and Snip and everyone! Exclamation point 111111. I can't believe Snip is to be gothic. Yeah, I know, seriously said sadly. Oh hey there, bitch, Trivoli said in an emo voice, drinking some Veloxamortisorum. Hey fucker, I said. Listen, Satan asked me out to a gothic cornet and a movie, so I need a sexy new outfit for my date. Also, I'm playing in a gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too. Oh my, Satan! Parentheses, get it? Lols, cause she's gothic, end parentheses. Pardon me. Gasped Bloody Mary. Want to go to Hot Topic and shop for your outfit? OMFS, let's have a group cutting session, said Professor Trivoli. I can't wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, we need some potions for Professor Trivoli so she won't be addicted to Vexilroter serum anymore, and also some love potion for Ennaby. Darko said resultantly. Well, we have Potion Callus now, Willow said, so let's go. We went sexily to potion class, but Snap was not there. Instead, there was Cornelio. Fuck! Exclamation points. Let's have what? Huh? Something. Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Draco shouted angrily. Shut the fuck up, shouted Cornelia. Fuck. He is an Albazanian now. Now with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak. He has cancer with a K. Now do your work. My friends and I talked angrily. Can you believe Snap used to be gothic? Vampire asked surprisedly. That's it. Cornelio fuck shooted angrily. I'm getting Professor Bridge. He stomped out angrily. My friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly, I saw Hagrid in the cupboard. WTF is he doing? I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner and he looked sexier than ever. Suddenly, Arf Griff, what the fuck are you doing? He shouted. I looked around. Hagrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexually. God, you are such a poser, I shouted at Hagrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting in the blood. It was an amnesia potion. You got a link to this? I'll link it in my Discord later, sure, I wouldn't mind. Actually, I'll just drop it now. Let me get it now. Give me just one moment. My immortal fanfiction. Here you go, Saikudo. Enjoy that, if you even can. It is, something else. But anyway, picking back up. Where was I? Can you please... Gothic, God, you're such a poser. I shouted at Hagrid since they've been putting blood. It was an amnesia potion. End of chapter 36. Author's notes. Okay, everybody, I'm going on vacation on the 1st of July, so I'm either gonna end the frick of update in next week's Fangs. Oh yeah, and perhaps not flaming it's a story. Raven Fangs for the help. See ya, girl, after vacation. End of author's note. Again, multiple X's, 666, multiple X's. Interesting. Chapter 37. Draco's point of view, lol. Vampire and I chained Hagrid to the floor. Oh my fucking saints, Ennaby said. She was so hot. Pardon me. Maybe I could use amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster. But you are so sexy and beautiful anyway, Tata, said Vampire. Why would you need it? To make everything go faster, lol, said Ennaby. But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously. Again, we are Draco, chat. We're not Ennaby right now. OMFG, you guys are so scary, said Brittany, a fucking prep. Shut the fuck up, said Willow. Okay, well anyway, let's go to Professor Travoy's room. Draco, Ebery, and I went to Professor Sinatra's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was. Oh, hi, fuckers, he said. Listen, I got you some cool new clothes. I took out the clothes from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666 on the back, black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and a black corset. Gonna read this later. Enjoy. OMG fangs, I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister. Isn't our what the fuck we should do? Asked Draco. Suddenly, he looked at a sign on the black wall. Oh my fucking Satan, I screamed as I read it. On it said, everyone Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic, she is an Azkabanian now. Classes shall be taught by Dumbledore, who is back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbleridge. OMFG, I shouted angrily. How could they do that? Suddenly, Dumbledore came. What the hell are you doing in my office? He began to shout angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's back time machine. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in time. I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's Ephes. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood red pentagrams on it. It was in the shape of a cross. How long this bit going for, Lamau? We are in the last stretch. We are in the last, like, subsection of chapters, and then we're done. So almost there. Office, amnesia desk, pocket, shape of the cross. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. Oh, man, gee. What are you doing, fucker? He shouted angrily. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, I shouted angrily. Morty, we gotta go back and help an emo girl in her fanfic, Morty. Oh, sorry, I was just looking around because, it was class? You said, hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket. Already the applause, Jesus, that's dedication to the joke? 100%, we commit around here. Let's see. It's even more so exemplified by, like, my fucking, what is it, like 10-hour bossy streams? Yeah, no. We don't like to quit around here. We commit to the bits, all of it, even the shitty parts. But anyway, story time. Okay, you can go now, said Professor Slutborn. You went to the common room after putting on my clothes. Stilius, Sir Morone, and Snap were through practicing vampires will never hurt you by MCR. Oh hey you guys, I said deductively. Where's Satan? Oh, he's coming, said Sirius. By the way, you can call me Hades now. Suddenly, Satan came. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie. Okay, I'll see you guys at the concert, I said, and then went with Satan. End of chapter 37. Author's note. What does everyone think if I end a story and then I add some more to it after vacation? Oh yeah, and perhaps stop flaming. If you do not like the story, then take my quiz, okay? Then you will see if you're gothic or not! Exclamation point 11111111. Beginning of chapter 38. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate said 666, just like Draco's car. I walked in it, seductively spelled very weirdly. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism, parentheses, lols. He was named after Satan, end parentheses. Cutting, music, and being gothic. Can we do the quiz later? I can like maybe think of 3 things to ask you guys. Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot. Volksmort agreed as we smoked some weed. Parentheses, cause my guys are hot. They are so sensitive. I love them. Lol, goes, fucks a bi guy, end parentheses. Neat. Lol, I totally decided not to commit sewer slide while I heard Helena. I said in a flirty voice. Hey Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volksmotor serum? Well, he thought, I think you have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Volksmort parked a car behind a black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside, went into the movie theater where they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and a girl were doing it, and suddenly, a serial killer came. Satan and I laughed about the blood cause we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's gothic black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion on it. I put it back in his black Emile the Strange bag, and Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere. I meant their goth quiz? Oh, if I can find it, sure. We'll take the goth quiz. If there's a link for it, sure. We'll take the gothic quiz. But anyway, OMG, Satan started jumping up. I guess because I was afraid he'd noticed. Enemy, guess what? I knew that the amnesia had worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work, he said. Too bad, because I wanted to use some on you? What? Cool. I raised my eyes suggestively. And then he took off my clothes sexily and we started to make out. I took off his shit. He had a 6-pack just like Gerard Way. We Frenched. Excuse me, but you are going to have to leave, shouted the lady behind us. He was a prep. Fuck you, I said suddenly. I attacked her, sucking her blood. What's up with everyone trying to Cosby people? I don't know. Shit removal? Eventually. No, she screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crapped because Satan and I looked so cute together. Satan and I started to walk outside. ZOMG, how did you do that? Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice. I am a vampire, I said as I went into the car. Seriously? He gasped. Yeah, seriously. I drank some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily. It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think? Yeah, I said as we kissed passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Manson was playing and we started to mosh. Lol. Anti-people now, you've gone too far. Jesus Christ, superstar, screamed Marilyn on the stage. We did the devil's fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmexy. He looked at me, all emo and his gothic red eyes. And he looked exactly like Mike Way. How many people does this guy look like? I've already got an orgasm. Suddenly, Marilyn Manson stopped singing. So MC had sex with Satan and Draco? And I think vampire? Or were they only in the process and they got cut off? Everything's a bit of a blur. Anyway, I would like to peasants, X Black X Tier X, he said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their instruments. I got on stag. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say, I sang. I do not own the lyrics to the song, in parentheses. My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard Way. Everyone clapped. Satan got an erection. I am not okay, I sang finally. Suddenly, Lucian started playing the song Wrong by mistake. Marilyn Manson bits haven't aged well either. They have not. Voldemort being excited at the prospect of meeting IRL vampire sounds like very in lore. Potentially. We'll never know. Or we will. God only knows with J.K. Rowling. I am not okay. Yeah, no, literally, that's what they said. OMFG, yielded James. What the fuck? Whoops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. You fucking asshole, James shouted angrily. You guys are such preps, Snep sad. Come on, was a mistake. Yeah, it's not his fault, said Sirius. No, he ruined the fucking song, yelled Samaro. You guys stop, I shouted angrily, but it was too late. They began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his knife. OMFG, no, shouted Lucan, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm, and then I jumped sexily in front of the bullets. No, yielded everyone, but it was too late. Suddenly, everything went black. End of chapter 38. Disclaimer: I do not own the HP series, and I am not the real XX Bloody Wrist 66XX. Fair enough. Chapter 39. This one is actually named. How cool. I am trolling genius lols. Author's notes. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl I know out of boredom. I cracked this girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to— oh. It will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I'm being a troll right now. Man, I see. So this was— man, the lore goes fucking deeper. So this was someone's account. It was hacked into, and they published it. Interesting. I'm curious to see what other fucking twists and turns actually happen. How many characters are in this? I don't fucking know, Dio Shifter. I could not fucking tell you. I honest to God don't know. So MC had sex with Satan, Draco, and Harry Potter vampire? Yes. Pretty much. But anyway, beginning of chapter 9. And I present to you my crappy part in this story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over and skim chapter 8. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want. Preps. I see. I am the American retail wearing British vampire suit, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me. No, don't die. I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do. To fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed. I love you, Ebony. I love you too. I'll see you in hell. I mumbled, already finding surroundings fading to black. Bloody Mary Sith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Why did it suddenly become, like, coherent? I'm concerned. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try and rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sioux became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. And when it was all over, things changed. This was written by Lumpy Space Princess? Maybe. I don't know, but they're all sexy and they're all gonna make heaven communism? Probably. This is the hacker ending, right? I'm not sure. I can't really tell if this is a long con joke. Someone hacked into someone's like random account that they just published whatever garbage they wrote. Or this is a double like inside joke. And it's like, fuck man. I don't know. There was no hacker at all. This is just them actually writing coherently and they've just been fucking with us the whole time. The plot thickens and I just don't know where it ends. Hacker ending is not canon. Rip Ebony? Yeah, I know. She lived for only a short bit. What is Persona, by the way? Sorry for to ask. Oh no, Persona is just a game series I played last stream. It's pretty good. I like it a lot, and I've streamed I think probably like 13 hours of it. I've had a blast the whole time. Yeah. Back to the story. All of the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. Author's note, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. End of author's note. And in place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the gothic power, everyone cheered. Everyone started singing Ding Dong, the Sue is dead. Well, that is, until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. And because of the replacement author also likes to screw around with the canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all of eternity. Or at least until the end of the fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. Where are my emo clothes? She asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo, and with a little seagull on the right or left, I can't remember, side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with a destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose on the bottom. And then Ebony realized, on her shoulder, she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Live your life," written all over the bag. Hackers prep a poser? This is canon. Where are my emo clothes? They're hiding. Let's see. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here, she was decked out in the clothes prepped to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Finch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, and underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked underneath her shirt. All she had seen was a bra underneath. Dare I point out, it's from the Airy line available at American Eagle. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet again another polo to replace it. This is unlogical and doesn't make any sense, Ebony bellowed out into the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement. How hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrist and mumbled to herself, "Oh my god." End of crap fanfic. Author's note. Yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, it's access to the document manager thingy, which is copy and pasted, so you can read it here. An author's... Oh, here's where it picks up. I see. Actual author's note. We're done with the hacker. Shut the fuck up, preps. Get a lift. Exclamation point 111111. You suck. Exclamation point 11. Oh, and form now on. I'll be in vacation in England until like August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols. Thanks to everyone who reviewed, except the preps who flamed. Fuck you. MCR rules 666 exclamation point. Very cool. Back to the actual content. I woke up in the Norston's office on the special gothic coffin. Hagrid's was in the bed opposite of me in a coma cause Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. "Oh my Satan, what happened?" I screamed. Suddenly, Voldemort came. He looked less mean than usual. "Get the fuck out, you bastard," I yelled. Pardon me. "Thou hast not killed Vampire yet," he said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood a la Selective. "Voldemort, OMFG, what's wrong?" I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Voldemort disappeared. "OMFG, Ennaby, you're alive!" screamed the Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. "What the fuck happened?" I asked them. "Oh my Satan, am I like dead now?" I gasped. "Ennaby, you were almost shot," said Sirius. "But the ballot could not kill you since you were from another time." "But fangs anyway," said Lucian, holding Oots his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. OMG, I can't believe vampires. Dad shot you, I gasped. Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then, said James. Yeah, he was a spy, seriously said sadly. He was really a death dealer. And he was such a fucking poser, said Lucian. He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him. Well, anyway, everyone started to give me 2 presents. I was opening a black box of red 6/6s. Parentheses, there was a DVD of corpse brides in it, and parentheses, poser, literally. On it, when I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily, because he hated goths. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked, gothically. No. Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax, said Professor Trivoli. He doesn't know dat you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on. I got up sewer-slidedly. Lucian, serious and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather night gun. Under that, I had a sexy black leather bra, trimmed with black lace, with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets that hooked onto my thong. Parentheses, you don't gotta get the idea, message, I'll tell you, end parentheses. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black mini leather with black lace and Congress shoes. I left the hospital wings with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire. Hose of Wax? Hose of Wax. I don't know what to tell you. OMFG, let's celebrate, gasped Widow. We can go Hose of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire. Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves, 666, said Hermione. We opened a common room door sexily, and then I gasped. Draco was there, doing it with Snap! Exclamation point 111111111111111 and 1. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the back and baggy jeans. You fucking prep! We all yielded angrily. Yeah, you betrayed us, shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun. No, you don't understand, screamed Jaco sadly as he took out his thingy from Snakes. No, shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock, girl, in parentheses. I ran sewer-slidedly into the room. I sexily took a stake out. These bitches gay. Maybe. We don't know that. Enemy! No! Screamed Jaco, but it was too late. I had slit my wrists, with it suddenly, everything going back again. Sincerely, an Anon Arthur who will silently not reveal her identity because she is a coward, P. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains. Chapter 40, lol. Someone has taken my account over. The idiot's note. Well, this is in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the... Oh. Okay, I see. Okay, they're going back to the original writing. We're on chapter 40. Oh, damn, they're gonna have an organizationitism? Give it time. Anyway, chapter 40, author's note. Shut the fuck up, preps. Get a lift. You suck. Oh, and from now on, I'll be in vacation. Okay, they just copy and pasted the same thing. Never mind. Did they just copy and paste? Hold on. Loss of black, scream shake, ghost, fucking idiot's note. I know I'm okay, so they just copy and pasted that other chapter. Nothing changed. Author's note. To everyone who kept flaming this, get a life. I bet you probably don't who gurred the way. You're probably all preps and posers. Anyway, someone hacked into me account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for the updating while I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for 4 months. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way. Lol, he should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England. The lines between when they got hacked and when they actually put up stuff is blurring. And overall, I'm just confused. But anyway, the official chapter 41. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when I performed with X Black X Tear X. I looked around confusedly. It was the Norse's office, but it looked different. On the walls was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagining that he's in his 80s gothic band too, cause okay, he is more old than Panic at the Discos or MCR. That was in parentheses, by the way, apologies. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes.